So I did a thing. So I said I wasn't going to be buying another printer for a while. I seem to have this love-hate relationship with Bambu right now. I love the printers. The printers are great. There's the odd thing that ticks me off sometimes, but they've been doing really, really well. As much as I love Prusa, I can't afford it to do what Bambu does for the price that they sell for. The convenience of using them and everything as well. So far my A1 and my A1 Mini have been fantastic. I wanted something that still gave me multicolor, that could take me to the next level. Can't quite afford the X1. P1 series, it's pretty reasonable, and it was on sale right now, so here we go. Bambu number 3. I did just do a video not long ago on the Bambu High Flow. I don't know, maybe I got a bad batch or something. I tried everything. There was a guy that was talking to me. We kind of commented back and forth. He said that he's been using it for a really long time. He switched everything to using it all the time. He loves it. It's great. I don't know. I cannot get it to print well. I even did what he suggested, and I left it in a dehydrator. I left it in there for 72 hours. Now, the extrusion turned out much better, but it still had these little bubbly marks and stuff in it. You know, and it's the same thing as I've seen a couple of other videos, other people, they're having the same result too, so I don't know. Maybe it'll print better on this printer. Maybe it doesn't like the A1s. We'll find out, I guess. So, I got myself the Bambu Lab P1 series combo unit. So it has got the AMS up on top, which will be great because compared to the A1, it'll be enclosed, so moisture levels won't be an issue. And let's see, as far as I understand, it shouldn't be all that bad to set up either. So she's a big box, kind of like when I unboxed the Elegoo Neptune 4 Max. That was massive. This one's just tall. So let's check it out. I'm going to take this down and I'm going to take it apart on the floor, or take the box apart on the floor and just pull it out, because I'm not going to have enough room to put it up on the table altogether here. So, put this down here. One thing I do have to say, shipping was unbelievably fast on this. I don't know if I just happened to catch it at the right time when shipping was about to go out, maybe. But I ordered this like 2 days ago and I got it right away. That's definitely a big plus too, because if I would have had to order a Prusa, I would have been ordering it right from Czech Republic, and it would have been quite a while to get here. Now, mind you, I really like the MK4. I really like the XL, but again, $5,000 for the XL, or even $2,000 for the MK, and it doesn't even has the that's not even coming with the multi-material unit that they have. This thing here, taxes in Canadian and shipping, was a little over $1,200. So, and you know, I understand too that the price tag on Prusa is high generally because of the fact that everything that they make is right there in their own factory. And you know, believe me, I would support that if I had the money, because I think that's fantastic. That's obviously going to mean high quality parts, but again, you get what you can afford, right? Now it looks like this was designed and you can just pull those two pieces of plastic and yep. There's some PLA basic orange. And it's not a full roll, like it's, that's still just, I don't know, about 250 grams, roughly, according to the little thing here. It's about 250 grams. It also comes with some PLA Basic Green. I wanted to try this too. Supports for PLA. Now this one's really well vacuum sealed. I guess it's very hydroscopic. 86 meters. And it's white. I get to try out their supports. That is awesome. Clock component. Oh yeah, of course you get their little things to put together. And I got the clock component kit for this one. That's kind of neat. What's cool about that is that really you don't have to make this. This is just a regular clock component, so I can go online or I can even create my own clock of whatever I want and put that in there. So that's cool. And I believe that is it for the box. We're just gonna throw that over there. Oh boy, look at this thing. That is looking pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. It's really... There we go. Everything is inside this thing. The back. There's your on and off switch. And then there is your power. And this guy, I bet you, doesn't matter about the power, I bet you. It's an adapter that automatically handles all voltage because there's no switch. That's your poop chute. There's your adjustments for your Y, your X belts for tension, just to grow here to allow electronics to breathe. And then there's your fan, right, that I believe is filtered. So if you're going to use any kind of filament in here that might stink or something like that, or maybe ABS, it's filtered. That's one of the reasons why I actually did buy this. It's got really non-slippery feet, that's for sure. You can't just slide it around. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Squeeze on the top of this one. Just stick it back down. Okay. Let's take this off. This should just slide off, I think. Pretty nice looking. It's held shut by magnetism. That's cool. Get the top one off. As you can see inside there, there's the AMS unit. Everything else is inside. I think I just might leave that right in that packaging so it doesn't get scratched up or anything, and put that aside. So this came out. Okay, so there we get the power cord. There is, I guess, the connection for the AMS unit. There is something. There is a tip. This is, I don't know, disclaimer and safety guidelines. Here is the screen. A whole bunch of little screws and things. So it looks like maybe some assembly stuff is required. There's a really long Allen key. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to check this out. So yeah, so these always come with 3 rolls of that stuff in order to, I guess, try it out. In order to remove the AMS from inside here, I have to remove these 2 screws. One. Whenever you get extra screws from this stuff too, like when it's just packaging, it's always a great idea to keep them, because even if you don't necessarily need them for the printer or even for replacement parts, you may use them for something. Okay, is that left now? That moves now. Alright. This thing actually just sits on top up here. That out. More screws. So this is why they give you the really long. So there's 4 screws down inside here. You can see these little arrows here, right? That this needs to come off so that the bed can move. There we go. So I got the plastic piece out of there, so now I should be able to take this off. Now, one thing that's cool is with the spring steel for these is that that's the exact same as the A1. So any of the ones I already have for the A1 will also fit on here, right? And that is actually very cool that they make things universal that way. So good job on that, Bambu. Take that off. Okay, so we put the lid on there. It looks as though that you do need to have this because the AMS just literally sits on top of that. We got everything out of the box. I still have foam in there, but I don't think I can take that out until the bed raises. We've got this guy. So we have the wire coming from the AMS coming in, just like we did from the A1, and then we've got power to this little thing, and then we've got this comes out, goes in, this goes to the AMS. So pretty easy to set up. This is just a spool holder that goes in the back in case I want to just have a single spool without using the AMS. Alright, time to hook up the screen. I don't know if you guys remember Sirius satellite radio. The screen kind of reminds me of the I think it was called the Starmate 4. Similar in design, it seems. So we just need to pull this little wire. I guess that's it. So right there you see this little screw right here. That holds the hotbed down. So let's see here. Oh, I just gotta set up to my Bambu. Add. Confirm and bind. Okay. We should be set up here. Self-testing. Lights on. There, now I can get these things out of there. Cool. So it's doing its self-testing right here now. Sure it's got a level. So the bed itself looks identical to the A1 bed. It's just the way that it's connected now is different. Oh yes. So down inside this thing, in order to keep your stuff dry, it actually comes with some desiccant. You just got to remove the plastic from, and it goes down inside. So if you take a look here, so this pops out. Oh, you gotta strong fingernails. There we go. See, so then they give you one in there, and it's just covered in plastic. So you just gotta take the plastic off, put that back in, and then the desiccant there will help to keep your filament inside dry. Now, one thing I can tell you for sure is the screen on the A1 is definitely a lot nicer than this. This is like going back in time almost. Alright, so we've loaded a black one in. Oh, time to put this to a test. Alright, so we're preparing to do a print. And what better thing to print than the poop chute required for this printer. Well, she's almost done in there. We're at 96%. However, we are done over on the A1. So let's pop this off. There's the bottom part of the tray. That turned out very nice. Nice and smooth. That looks good. Now it's going to go over here. It says it has 11 minutes to go. So let's just give it a couple of minutes here and we'll check it out when it's done. Alright, so it's less than a minute. (1,228 layers of 1,231. 2 more layers to go. On the final finish. There it is. our new poop chute. We'll let it do its final official finish. It cleans off the nozzle. It's just getting rid of the excess stuff because it's rolling back the... There we go. That's it. Does it beep when it's finished? No, it doesn't beep. Well, let's pull that out and check it out. Close that up for now. And then, there we go. Let's check out our print quality. Well, we got a little bit of fuzz, but I think that's because it's really damp. But overall, though, that turned out pretty good. I'm happy with that. Pop this off. Back in here. Peel off the raft. I just went with the settings that this already had, so I didn't make any adjustments or changes. But definitely when you have a raft on there, it's always good to have one of these little deburring tools and just take the edge off of it. And that's it. Pretty sure I've got the right size magnets here. Yeah. Oh, we'll just stick a little bit of crazy glue in there. Alright, we're all glued up. One. Go around to the back of the machine. Okay, so here's the back of the machine. There's where all the poop comes out. I probably have some on my floor now. And we're gonna take this, and that just goes like that. It's magnetized, so it just clicks on. Fits nice and firm right around the edge there. Look at that. Beautiful. So the arsenal of Bambu is grown. We got our Mini. We got our bigger brother A1. And now we've got the P1S with its poop chute. I'm gonna have to make something proper for these two guys too. So, what do I think? I think everything is pretty cool. Print quality is fantastic. You know, I like how it's designed. Everything works great. I'm sure the print quality will even improve once the filament in there is a little bit more dry. I might put it, I have my little dryers here. I got one here. I got another one right there. I might just take it and put them in the dryers for a bit and then throw them back up in there. And then I'll just maintain it, keep them dry. But yeah, overall, looks fantastic. The only problem that apparently that I guess other people have had the same thing is the little screen that comes with it. When you compare to the A1, the A1 Mini, or the X1, where they all have touch screens and it's a much nicer system, Big Tree Tech has come out with this thing called the Panda Touch. It's a wireless controller for the Bambu Lab X1, P1, or A1. Now, I can't see using it for the A1 or the X1 or even the Mini because you've got Bambu handy you can just use right on your cell phone as far as for the mobility side of things. But I could see this being a decent upgrade for this printer, saying that it doesn't come with a decent touchscreen. This thing here right now is selling for $79.24 Canadian. There's a couple of people who've done reviews on it. You can check it out online. That's the Big Tree Tech Panda Touch 5-inch touchscreen. And apparently, this is already made to accept that. There's this little hole right here that a USB cable is meant to come out of, and there's actually a standard USB connection on the inside. I don't know if we can see it. Maybe if we go like this. Where is it? See if we can find it. Right there. See? So there is a USB connection underneath here, right there, that you can put a USB cable into, and it goes over. There's even little clips up in here to hold the wire up there. And then it comes across, and then it comes through this little hole right here, and then you can mount the Big Tree on top. You know, the one guy said he mounted it here because then it hid the wire and it doesn't get in the way of your lid. And if you want to see what it looks like, I have it up on the screen there right now, and that's basically it. So it's magnetic. And it charges when it's on the little stand, right? And that stand there then just with 3M tape sticks to the top of your screen. So yeah, and then that gives you control of your fans. It gives you, your regular controls as well. You can also control the speeds for normal, sport, or ludicrous mode. And all that kind of stuff, and as well as I think your AMS information as well. The only issue that I had with this printer so far, and there's already a solution for it. So I don't know. I just bought it, so I might wait a little bit. I know it's on sale right now, but the sale is from $94 to $15. But it might be worth it, just because it is nice having the touchscreen. I know I use it all the time on the A1 and the A1 Mini if I just want to do a reprint, or when I'm making changes to the AMS. It's definitely handy to have. Otherwise, you just use your computer or you use your Bambu Handy app. So that's pretty much what I got for you today. We've now got a pretty good arsenal of printers. We still got our good old Peruzas up there too, and they do have their purpose. But as far as for the multicolor systems, for the price, speed's there, price is there, quality is there too. The only thing is maybe they're high flow they can work on, unless, like I said, I got a bad batch, right? But other than that, Bambu's really kind of kicking some butt. So until next time, guys, we'll catch you around and we'll see you then.